Today we're looking at the RockyMounts GuideRail on our 2022 Tesla Model Y. So this is a really cool design by RockyMounts. What I like about it is the dual tire hold. So that's kind of the new thing in the bike market right now. And what that means is we're not going to have any frame contact. It's only going to contact our wheels. It might interfere a little bit with the fenders, but in our case we didn't have any, so we didn't have an issue here. This is going to be super easy to take your bikes on and off. So let's just show you how to take it off right now and also how to turn it on. With the RockyMounts, they like the blue accents. What we're going to do is take this one and fold it back like this, and same with the other side. This is going to just unlock it, meaning we can take our little posts right here, slide them back, and then take our bike off. And then notice down by our little arms right here, we are going to have some adjustments. So depending on what kind of size tires you have on your bikes, we can take a tool, take this out, and then move it to wherever it's going to be the best fit for your bike. So you can get that best fit for the multiple different bikes that you may be hauling with this thing. Anything from 20 to 29 inches is the tires that it's going to fit with. This is a 29-inch tire, so it's the biggest one that you can put on here. And at the tallest mounting position, it works pretty well. So now, before we're ready to hit the road, we need to go back to that blue latch down here, and we just need to close it. That's just going to make sure that it engages, so it's going to give us a nice little audible click like that, and that's going to lock it into place. So that's something you can do, which is really nice. The cradles are going to accept tires up to 3 inches wide. So the fat tire bikes isn't going to be the best, but you can get 2 bikes on here, and 60 pounds is going to be the limit. So your e-bikes might work. You just want to measure or weigh that e-bike without the battery on it to see if it's going to work. This is going to have a tilting feature, which is something I really look for. Down here, it's a very easy accessible little knob, and it's not that heavy. I'm not sure what they did to make it to where it's not that heavy. I know it's made of aluminum and a little bit of steel, but it's not very strenuous on you to tilt that back. And we have a massive hatch here on the Model Y. We don't have to worry about it. And it also does come with a really beefy cable. It doesn't integrate with the bike rack, so we're gonna have to store it. But this cable, it's massive. It's literally like a chain. So this is going to be the ultimate theft deterrent. And I don't even think we're going to be able to cut these with bolt cutters. So I do like how it comes with that, so you can lock your bikes just so they're nice and secure. And then of course it tilts away, so we don't have to limit our Tesla just by having something on the hitch. So now going back to this, you just want to grab it at the main point right here and tilt it back up into position. It locks in and we're ready to go. Anything that's in your hitch, it's going to add a little bit of length. So let's measure. We'll take the measurement from the edge of our bumper to the farthest point. That's going to be 27.5 inches. But we can use that same lever that we use to tilt down, but we can fold it up. So this is something that you'll do whenever you're just having it in your hitch and you're not hauling anything with it. The farthest point from that same place on our bumper to the end is 11 inches. But notice we have not a whole lot of space in between the closest part in the bumper. It's about 2 inches, but there's not a whole lot of wiggle room. So it's not gonna hit your back even if you stop or start as quick as the Model Y goes. And looking down on our shank, you're gonna need a hitch receiver for this, and it needs to be a 2-inch hitch receiver. If you don't have one, we do have some on our website. And we actually have videos to help you install it yourself if you want. But it is going to be for your 2-inch hitch, and it does have an anti-rattle device on the end of it, which is going to require you to have a tool. But what this means is the whole entire rack is completely sturdy on the Tesla. You don't have to worry about it. There is going to be a locking core on the other end of it too. So the rack is locked to your vehicle, and then you can use that big beefy cable to lock your bikes to the rack. So everything's going to be safe. I think that it does have a very good grip on your bike, so you can have peace of mind that you know your bikes are going to be safe whenever you're hauling them around. And that's pretty much it for a look at the RockyMounts GuideRail on our 2022 Tesla Model Y.